Yo, YouTube, what's good? It's Q. You already know what I'm finna get into. Peace. So, for all my new subscribers, man, thank y'all for subscribing. Thanks y'all for liking the content. I know it's been a minute since I put up a video. And if you watching this and if you ain't subscribed, y'all know what to do, man. Go ahead, hit that sub button, man. Like, share the content, man, because this is what I do. And when you over here, man, you know, you get a good insight, a better view on how to take care of yourself and how to take care of life. Take care of your life. Oftentimes I speak on focusing on things that you can control. And what I'm going to talk about today or tonight here is this month, is June. And this month for June, man, is it's men's mental health. And I don't think, you know, topics like this get talked about enough on my channel, let alone all over YouTube. And I think right now what I'm trying to do with content, since I have a little bit more time on my hands nowadays, I want to bring something to YouTube. I want to bring a different type of time to YouTube, man. Something that YouTube hasn't experienced. And I know I have it in me. It's just about how can I respond to my art, to my artistry, and be able to keep my audience satisfied with the content that I want to be able to deliver and bring. And then not only that, consistency. But I've proved in the past that consistency is not even a problem. Men's mental health, man. You know, me at 21 right now, I'm a young man. And for every other man out there to watching, regardless of race, age, religious beliefs, etc., or any type of different opinions or any type of different doctrines, this is for all men right now that may be going through it, whether you're single, in a relationship. And Father's Day was just yesterday. Happy Father's Day to all the real fathers out there who are hardworking, who are underappreciated, but yet at the same time, they're just full of wisdom, full of knowledge. And just, you know, seeing some of the men out there, the real men out there who are fathers who go through a daily battle as I watch y'all. It just shows me everything that I aspire to be, man. By the grace of God, you know, when I have my future see one day, whenever that day will come, definitely not rushing it. But and what I want to say to every man out there is continue to do what you do. Continue to fight this good fight. I don't care if you're struggling in college right now. I don't care if you're still in high school. I really don't care if you got a girl, 2 girls, 3 girls, or whatever. You know, because one thing about it, this world is not on our side as men, right? Especially black men. But the world is not on men's side. The game of life that we play nowadays is called give and take. Like, well, the world in general is give and take. So I wouldn't even say necessarily we playing a game called give and take. We just give. And I'm not here to bash women. I know that's what a lot of dudes tune in for nowadays. They want to hear you talk down on women and say shit about women like, oh, yeah, these bitches ain't shit and she's a hoe and that. But then at the same time, you'll be mad if somebody said that about your mama, though, right? I'm not saying that because I don't know y'all. And quite frankly, like I said, man, I'm just making a statement. I'm just trying to prove a point. You be mad if somebody said it was your mama, all right? I'm not taking up for women either because we know modern times, remember, we already know modern dating is crazy. We already know a lot of these women, bro, a lot of these chicks, they mind's fucked, you know. Social media got them thinking that they bigger than what they are. And even if they are fine, some of them have probably gotten finer. Some of them just wild as hell, man. And they gonna say off the wall shit, and it is what it is, bro. Just when it comes to that portion, bro, I always tell y'all just stay focused, man. Cause they gonna give attention to whoever the hell they want to give attention to, bro. It's just what it is. You know, she'll tell you she can't text you tonight, but she all on Facebook hyping up Chris Brown though. Or she on stage with Chris Brown bumping and grinding though. Maybe not literally, you know, he may not literally be inside of her, but y'all get my point, right? Or she'll pay a damn car note or a damn light bill just to go see him. Meet and greet and shit, right? But that's neither here nor there, man. People don't even speak on the fact that men have a higher suicidal rate than a lot of women do nowadays, and it's steady growing. It's steady growing. Because we go through a lot of things, man, without talking. And then when we in a society where it's so easy to shame men, because if you talk, it's like, oh, how dare you? You a man. You be all right, nigga. Just toughen up. Suck it up. Go to the gym. A lot of dudes, man, just put in a lot of work to get to where they are today. I know I put in a lot of work and to get to where I'm at today, and it hurts when, even though you may not be at fault of a certain situation and something that you work so hard for, something, whether it's that job, whether it's that car, whether it's that your money, your physique, especially if it's something like a monetary purpose, right? It sucks. Even a YouTube channel, like a business and stuff like that. Like when you work so hard to get to a certain point, and then something that may not even be your fault, just like that fast, man, it can just get stripped from you. And it's unfair, man. It's unfair. It hurts. You look back and say, man, I put in all this time, and for what purpose? For what reason? And a lot of men go through that, man. You know, some men, you know, go through their first experience with fatherhood, and you know, you may have your woman may have a miscarriage, and you say, man, we put in all this work, and that hurts both men and women, right? But the thing is, from a man's perspective, although I'm not a father, never have been, and I'm not rushing that day, but what I'm saying is, I've heard people talk about it and their experiences, and let alone the look on their faces. It's not something funny, but we're just in a gynocentric society, man. And I just got to put it how I got to put it. And a woman is going to get more attention. A woman is going to get more support. But when it comes to a man, it's like, okay, who's going to check up on him? Who's going to check up on him? Make sure he's straight. Ask him if he's straight. And then on the flip side to what we talk about, deadbeats. But what about the men that are trying to see their children? What about the men that, you know, they want to be in their children's lives? But if you're in a situation with the parent, the mother, she may put you on child support, alimony, you know, trying to get money that you don't even probably have, man. Not to be funny, but let's just call a spade a spade. These things can affect men. But shall I ask, who care? If you lose that job, then it may not be your fault entirely why you lost your job. Who gonna care? You know what I'm saying? If you feel stuck or you're going through some type of sort of depression, you stick it up for your family and shit like that. And it's funny because, you know, you see how things crumble. And not only that, when you stick up for your family and you end up losing a certain position, a job, or you end up losing a fucking something that means something to you. You know what I'm saying? It may not define you, but it's a part of you. You're going through a building process, and then when you fall on hard times because of family, or for sticking up for your family, you turn back around and now you got to watch your family turn on you, or blame you, and they ain't ready for that conversation. They ain't ready for the time when, you know, you may fall. It's hard for me to say fall in love because, man, I ain't did that shit in years, bro, to be honest. And don't want to. Shit. I'm not saying disrespect people, but, man, I ain't fuck that, bro. Like, if I'm shown otherwise, then we'll talk about quote unquote falling in love. Yeah, fuck that. But anyway, you ain't hear nothing. You ain't hear nothing. You ain't say nothing. But nah, bro, for real though. It's kind of like, and I'm watching the NBA Finals. Go Thunder. But it's a sad sight, man, and it's very disturbing. You watch people kick a man when he's down, and you got to deal with that. And then you got a sense of urgency, or should I say, a sense of disurgency to talk to your homeboys or your closest friends or your brother or your uncle or even your father. For my fellas that, close with their fathers. Some men ain't even close with their fathers. Some men buy into the notion, or some people in general, man, this is for people that are sons and daughters. Most of us are sons and daughters, but especially when it's them young children, like them young children that's like early teens and younger, when they be like, yeah, my mama had to be the mama and the daddy and shit like that. I'm just like, bro, if y'all could understand like how disheartening that is to hear, like that ain't no cool shit to say. But I guess it's a trend. It's 2025 now, so we could just say all type of off the wall shit. Hell, we live in an era now where you could claim you're a different, like, you don't even have to say you're a man or a woman. You could say you're whatever the hell they be saying nowadays, binary or whatever the hell. I'll stay out of it, bro, because it really ain't got nothing to do with me. That damn sure ain't got nothing to do with me. Not that don't. But cause y'all see me, y'all know what the fuck I am. And proud of it. But yeah, bro. There's just so much us men go through. And what I want to say is hold on, man. Just hold on, bro. Because I know you're going through it. I'm going through it. You can see it in my eyes, bro. Sometimes I just get tired, man. Sometimes I just get tired. I'm not saying that... I'm not saying that I'm losing my damn mind. I'm not saying that I'm crazy. I'm not saying that I got a mental problem or an anger problem, but I do get tired, man. I get very tired. Sometimes I like to have my days where I'm not saying shit. And from experience, real life experience, bro, people just don't know how to handle that. People do not know how to handle it. Like, me being quiet, people don't know how to handle that, man. And I've noticed that. Men are often viewed as entertainers or some form of ATM machine or a provider, somebody that's got to fulfill duties and protectors. And I'm not saying that that's not what we're here for. That's literally our role. But sometimes, man, that shit can be a thankless job. When you just hear and see like all these men who are the total opposite, like they get all the attention, whether it's just like, if they not doing the shit they supposed to do, they getting the attention because they're being talked about, whether it's negatively. And on the flip side, they still getting all the attention because, yeah, they can, like, people can say they want, a good man or some good young men. But it's like, okay, if that was the case, then why aren't y'all surrounding yourselves by good young men? Why don't y'all date good young men when y'all are young and early just like him? Because y'all won't finish products. Exactly my point. But yeah, man, we go through a lot as young men. We go through a lot. I really ain't trying to make this video super duper long because that's what I have a podcast for nowadays, man. And you can go check that out on Spotify, Q Speaking the Facts Podcast. Follow my IG. Link probably will be in the description. Just type in my YouTube name on Instagram. It'll be there. Same profile, same thing as my YouTube profile. So, yeah. I think I've said everything that needed to be said. Just fight that fight, bro, because you're gonna make it sooner rather than later. I promise you. You may not see it, but it's gonna happen, fam. It's gonna happen for you, my bro. It's gonna happen for you, G. And when it happens and when you shine, like DMX said, when you shine, it's going to be a sight to behold. See that light down the road? For sure. For sure. Your time is coming. I don't know you. If you're watching this video 9 times out of 10, bro, I don't know you. You've never seen me a day in real life. I've never seen you a day in real life. So obviously, I don't even know what you're going through. Just like y'all don't know what I'm going through. But your time is coming, fam. Give this shit one more year. Depending on your situation. I'll say, if you like me, if you like 20, 21, give yourself one more year. Maybe 2. If you 17 or younger, give yourself like 3 years. 3 to 5 years. And you're going to be prime time, bro. Everything won't be perfect, but the older you get, it'll start to make sense. Last video I made was, what age do men hit their prime? Or it was one of my previous videos a few months ago. What age do men hit their prime? It varies. A man hits his prime when everything in life to him starts to make sense. When he's at his most disciplined, when he's at his, not necessarily his wisest, because we never supposed to stop growing as people, especially as men, because we have so much to give. We have so much to offer, right? And you know your worth. So who cares when you hear all this shit about a female say shit like, oh, well, I'm the table, and yeah, you just like the rest of these niggas. And like, who gives a fuck, man, for real? Because shit, I promise you, that's shit they like anyway. But we ain't worried about all that. You hear shit like, you know, what do we have to offer? And shit like, bro, you know what the fuck you're worth, man. You know your worth, bro. And you know how far you've came. Backhand compliments, they exist. A nigga see you lift more in the gym than him, he think, oh, yeah, man. He'll say some shit like, yeah, man, you weak as water, man. But bitch, you look at him, he over here. If I'm benching 350, this nigga benching 220. It's like, what the fuck you talking about? And you over there struggling. And shut the fuck up, boy. What fuck, I'm gonna slap your ass in the face. You know what I'm saying? Or he'll say some shit like, oh, you think you a pretty boy. Nigga, what? Ain't my fault your bitch looking. See, people don't know what you've had to go through to get to where you at. All they see is the result. So when they see the result, people either gonna shed light on it and let you shine. Because when you shine, all they can do is let your light shine. They're gonna either shed light on it and give you your flowers, and they're gonna pour water on it so they can see you continue to grow and elevate. So they can literally experience you blossom. Or people are gonna sit here and try to say, you know, that it's fake. They're gonna tell you a GMO plant. They're gonna tell you that you literally don't exist. And that's the shit great men go through. Some of y'all ain't gonna like the name that I'm about to mention. I don't like the motherfucking name I'm about to mention. But look at LeBron. You can say what you want to say about LeBron, man, but when the last time we ever seen a 40-some-year-old in the NBA still balling? That bitch ain't shit, but when the last time we seen a man in his 40s still be able to go out there and do what he do? He not getting another championship. Good. But shit. I mean, it's LeBron, man. And he gonna go down as a legend. He a living legend. He gonna go down as a cultural icon. So it is what it is. Think of any other great. They tell you Michael Jordan got 6 rings and he never lost the finals, and he impacted and elevated the game of basketball. He did things that would never be replicated ever again. But then they'll turn around and say, well, Bill Russell got 11. Yeah, he got 11 rings, but goddamn, look at the era he was in. And then he still lost a damn championship game. Like Jordan himself do, the shoulder shrug. I don't know if you don't know, bro. But that's been the end of this video, man. Y'all like, share, comment, subscribe. Holla back at your boy Q, man. We in, and now we out. So peace.